When I was putting together my book and finishing up the publishing of it, I love music so much, and there's a lot of songs that have touched my life, impacted my life, and also impacted what I wrote in this book here, Finding Your Edge, How to Unlock Your Talent and Purpose. So in the vein of like a movie release or something like that, I put together a collection of songs and I called it the soundtrack. So I have a soundtrack for my book, and it's basically just a playlist of songs that I hand selected, and that means something to me. Every song that's on here means something to me. And this playlist is available on Apple Music and Spotify if you wanted to check it out. The playlist, I believe, is called Finding Your Edge, How to Unlock Your Talent and Purpose soundtrack, or maybe it's called the Finding Your Edge soundtrack. The first song on there was by Michael Kiwanuka, and it's called You Ain't the Problem. And I like this song. For one, it's just really soulful, it's uplifting, and the messaging is really powerful in it. And there's one thing in particular, I don't want to see time passing. And that's inspiring to me because I don't just want to sit around and watch time passing. I want to be in movement. I want to be in action and control of my destiny. The second song that's on this playlist is by Bjork, and it's called It's Not Up to You. And this is off her Vespertine album. And I like this one because in the chorus, it talks about it's not up to you, it never really was. So even though we're working hard and we're doing everything that we can, we have our destiny, and we have a destiny that we need to fulfill. And that doesn't mean that you just sit around and wait for your destiny to happen. There was one thing in there, though, where she says when life gets tough, just lean into the cracks and see how beautiful it is down there. So when it gets hard, being able to lean into that difficulty and seeing how you can actually grow from that. Next one is from Sade, Long Hard Road Ahead. And I actually had this to inspire really the first chapter of my book. She says, there's a long, hard road ahead, but a voice inside me said, everything's gonna be all right. And I believe that. I believe that even though we know our journey is not going to be an easy one, things that we're called to do, it is a long, hard road, but it's going to be all right. When you go down that road and you experience everything that comes with that journey, the highs and lows and everything, it will be all right. The next song is from Jungle, and it's called Accelerate. And this song, like, Jungle's one of my favorite groups and has been for the past several years. And there was a line that they said, if you realized who you really are. And that just hit me in a way where it inspired me, and it reinforces my message to others. If you really knew who you were and what you're capable of, then you may not do the certain things that you're doing right now, or you may take an action that you wouldn't normally take. The next song is by Jermo H, which actually that's my album when I used to rhyme and produce. And this song is called Every Day Like It's My Last. And that kind of sums it up, like living every day like it's your last. And this song created, I have C-Rel actually doing a poetry piece and co-produced by my boy Vision. And this song is every day matters. Tomorrow is not promised, so we want to live every single day like it matters. The next song on the soundtrack is by Gangstar, my classic favorites in hip hop. And this song is called Work. And it's really that boom bap sound, and the whole premise of it is going to work, making sure that you're putting effort into your craft. And to me, I hear that beat drop and it just inspires me to, it's time to work now, it's time to focus. The next song is from Outkast, and to me this is probably the most underrated Outkast song of all time, called E.T. Extraterrestrial. There's no beat behind it, it's just Big Boy and Andre rapping, and to me this is my favorite Andre 3000 verse of all time. And you can debate me, you may have your own, but this is my all-time favorite, and to me it's so personal and so relatable. Right now, I'm smiling, taking advantage of this moment because there might not be another soon. Holding on to memories like roller coaster handlebars tightly because I'm slightly off my rocker. But to you, I may appear to be your average Joe, but little do you know that even Joe has problems that he's got to joust with. Like that whole line right there, I was like, ooh, that got me. Next one is from Anthony Hamilton, and it's called I'm a Mess. And this is one of those songs where you listen to it, and when you're going through rough times in life, and sometimes it's messy, sometimes you are a mess, sometimes you're an emotional wreck, and it's okay to live in that, to grieve that, to have that moment, just be a mess right now. So in the order of the soundtrack, I had I'm a Mess, and the next song that I had was by John Mayer, and it's called In Repair. And to me, those pair really nicely. You're a mess, but then you're in repair. And the whole message of that John talks about on the chorus is, I'm in repair, I'm not together, but I'm getting there. And I really liked how that came came together. And it's also, even for me, sometimes when you're going through something, you're in repair, but you're gonna get there. And I may not be there yet, but I'm on my way. Next song is actually another one from Jermo H, my former moniker when I was doing music. And this is produced by Said Solo, who interestingly also produced some of Anthony Hamilton's music. And this one is called I Can't Give Up. And this is actually a personal song for me, written by me, and just about having a goal in life, and I can't give up. I have to see this out, and I have to see what happens. The next song is from Kendrick Lamar, and it's called Mirror. And this one, if you've heard this song, it's the last song on Big Stepper's album. And the whole song is great, but just kind of that mantra that he says in the chorus is, I choose me, I'm sorry. Like, I can't take care of everybody else, but I'm not taking care of me. So in the end, I have to choose me first so that I can be better for you and better for the world and better for myself and for my family. The next song, we're going back to Jungle, and this one is called Keep Moving. And this one, when this song came out, like, I love this song, and I still do. It has a great beat to it, and the chorus, the message, everything is good. And the message of this is just like, man, keep moving. When life gets hard, keep moving. And they have this breakdown where they say, I can deal with it all. So it's like, bring at me whatever you have, I can deal with it, and I'm gonna keep moving. And then the last one, I close it out with kind of bookends. I open my soundtrack up with a Michael Kiwanuka song. I close it out with a Michael Kiwanuka song, and this one is called Solid Ground. And this song is so powerful to me. It's like I've shed tears listening to this song. Music is moving, the message is moving, the vocals are moving, and it's just having that solid ground. It's like that point where you're uncertain what your place is, but all you really want is that solid ground. Just letting that song impact you and affect you. So I know this was a longer video than usual, but I just wanted to share this with you because I put this soundtrack out. Some people made mention of it, and a lot of you haven't heard it or haven't heard why I selected these songs. But there is a method to the madness. It wasn't just a promotional tool and marketing tool for my book, although you should check that out as well. So let me know what you think of these songs, if you like these songs, or any other feedback that you have. I hope you enjoy my book. Hope you enjoy my playlist. And I'll put a link to the playlist in my Instagram profile. So if you want to check it out, everything will be right there. So that's all for now. See ya.